Hello and good morning. It is Saturday. My sink is dripping. The faucet is dripping. Not my sink. My faucet is dripping. You can see how gross it is there. It needs to be this whole bit. I've tried to take it off with pliers. I just can't get a good grip on it. But look at that. So that means that there's a gasket or whatever inside there, and it's not gasketing. So I have to fix it. I also need to take a shower. I smell like fire. I smell like fire from last night, because we had fire. Big smoke. Anyway, I take a shower. So when I'm done going to the bathroom here, hold on. When I'm done going to the bathroom here, I'm going to take that shower. And you can enjoy watching this comedian.
There was one day I went to visit my grandma, and there was like a big old living room type area where people be watching TV or just chatting or reading a book or whatever. And there was, do y'all remember the commercials for a Rascal? If you don't know what a Rascal was, it was some direct-to-consumer marketing that was going on TV where you were old and you were in your little chair, but they made it feel like a motorcycle. They made you feel like you could really hit that throttle on them, right? And then you could go off-road with the Rascal, too. You could just be going over tree trunks and stuff like that without tipping and stuff. And so there was a guy who looked like he had a new Rascal, right? And it wasn't going fast for us. If you could walk, it wasn't going fast. But if you were in a wheelchair and you hit that throttle, you zooming, right? And so you could tell he couldn't really handle it because his head was back while he was. So my man's head was all the way back. He really couldn't look up, and which is crazy because I swear he was going this fast. But my man is right? It was incredible. My man is just, and I'm sure in his mind, because everything slows down a little bit as you get older, and now you go in walking speed again, and you haven't been walking for a while. So now all of a sudden you're like, wow, this is what I did when I was back in my 80s, right? So, because I don't know how old he was, but he was dusty, right? He was. You know what I'm talking about. Don't do that. I'm not being mean. It's just at a certain age, no matter who you are, at a certain age, once you hit those 90, once you get up in the 9 in the front of the number for your age, there's just a level of there's a level of ashy that is time. Y'all want to act like y'all know what I'm talking about, but y'all know that sometimes people get flaky. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Anyway, so my man is zooming, right? He and then on the other side of this corner leading to the living room is this other guy who's in a proper wheelchair, but it has some little modifications. So I guess it's not a traditional wheelchair. He's not fully pushing it himself, but it looks like it has some little levers on it. I don't know what it was, but it felt like a knockoff Rascal. It felt, you know what I mean? It felt like somebody sold him some damaged goods where they were like, no, it's a Rascal. And he's like, I don't see the throttle anywhere. Just keep looking. It's a Rascal. And so he's going really, really slow. And as they're getting closer, you know those math problems? You know those math problems where if a train... You know what I'm talking about, right? If a train leaves Detroit at 5, going 60 miles per hour, and then a train leaves Louisiana going 80 miles per hour at 7 o'clock, when will they crash? Because then even in school, they'd be like, when will it crash? I'd be like, this is a dark. Why can't it just be a delivery or something? This is... You wrote the textbook and you putting crash. Now I gotta figure out when everybody's gonna die. I'm not even allowed to warn them in this scenario. But anyway, basically this dude has like, he's kind of turning the wheel, but it looks like it's assisted somehow, and the other guy's zooming, and then I'm standing at the corner and I'm like, who do I try to warn? Because in my head for a second I was like, they gonna miss each other because this guy's going way too fast. And then I realized that he going fast for him. He going walking speed for us, and then this other guy is going nowhere. Like very, very slow, right? And then, I'm not proud of it, but it took me so long to make a decision because I was bad at math. It took me so long to make a decision that they did collide when they both got past the corner. The fast one hit the slow one, and he tipped. And he didn't tip. This is the worst part, actually. So he didn't tip, like his chair didn't tip, right? He just tipped from getting hit, and then he fell the rest of the way out. But while he was falling, he was hanging on. Like while he was falling, he was like, no! So he's screaming no, like he don't want to fall. And to be honest, I had time to get to him, but I was so shocked that this was happening. And so then he kept falling to the point where one foot was on the ground now. I was like, ooh, you should stand. You could stand up. There's still time to stand up. But then he had tipped like booty over knee, and then he was hanging, and then the chair was tipping to a point where I was like, the chair gonna fall on you. And then he just sort of let himself spill, but his butt was already on the ground, but he was still screaming like he was in the air. And then he finally let go of the little handle that was at the front, and then he laid back. And I was like, I probably could have done something. Because to be fair, it was going to happen whether I was watching or not. That moment had nothing to do with me. I was just a witness. And that's how I felt about the debate last night. Because whether you watched it or you didn't watch it, okay, I watched the whole thing. I watched it top to bottom, and okay. Everything happened that we, figured might happen. But this is the thing that I guess I can't get over. It happened so quickly. We were worried that like maybe an hour in, Biden might have like a senior moment or something. But he said, no, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start slow, and I'm gonna ratchet up. Because early, maybe second question, maybe first question, I can't remember. But he said something. And he was kind of trying to get through it. And when he was trying to get through it, he started looking down while he was trying to get through it. And then he stopped talking. I don't know if there's been a deeper silence in my life than when that man stopped talking. It was still his turn. He had stopped saying anything. And while he was not talking, I was talking. Like while he had been like, right? Like once he got here, when he was looking down, I was like, fall! Just fall! You'll clear this whole thing out if you fall right now. This man has had the nerve to fall every day, except that day there. I'm yelling at the screen, fall! If that man had fallen, we'd be having a different conversation right now, right? If he had fallen, they would have scooped him up on a stretcher. Would have been like, look, the president had a great answer ready, but you know, gravity is a Republican, so the odds were stacked against him. He's brave for even showing up against that red Republican elephant ass gravity. Oh.
Okay. I have showered. I have put the stuff in my hair. Turn this on. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna put some lotion on. This is a dress that I got from Walmart like maybe 4 years ago. Pretty sure I bought it in 2020 or 2019. I don't remember. But this dress, I have to wear a bra under it. It has like foam cups, but not support. There's no support, especially for somebody bigger. But I've never had a dress from Walmart fit like this. It's very soft, no pockets, but I like the way it fits, and it's very comfortable, soft and comfortable, and it's flattering. So it's 3 out of 4 things for my dress requirements. It's 2:30. I'm all dressed up and nowhere to go. Barbie's out. She got out. Barbie. Bailey is out. She's doing her thing. And in a lovely dress or whatever she's wearing. And so she just goes out. Like alone, which is fine, you know. It's better than being in her loud apartment. That's what she tells me. So I just took a couple ibuprofens. I have a headache brought on by cramps. Yeah, so and I have fatigue also because of cramps. And so I'm tired, but I need to eat something. And we don't have any food in the house. I don't have the energy to go grocery shopping or to cook something. I really barely have any energy to go to a store or to a restaurant or whatever. However, tomorrow morning we'll brunch with Bailey, and we will go to a Willersheim winery. It's on a Sunday, so you won't be able to see it. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Today, the only thing Russ is worried about is getting laundry completed and getting ready to go to Crucible. I will tell you this though, if this fatigue and headache and cramps do not subside before that time, I won't be going, which means my day will be well, it's not my day. My night will be just blah. It's leather and lace tonight. I even thought of an outfit that I want to wear. So if I don't go, I don't know. But it really depends on how I feel. Right now, I bought some shapewear off TikTok shop, and I forgot where I put them. They were in my drawer, but they put them I put the beige colored tube top like covers that I got from Temu next to them, not realizing they're exact same color. So I'm like, where is it? I can't tell. So I thought it was just the tube top thing, but it was actually, so I'd start digging in there. I'm like, oh, they're right here. What is going on with my hair? It's doing a weird thing. Should this one be over here? Probably. But then it's doing that. Maybe it should go back.
Your front load washer is done.
Thank you, Alexa. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll just try to take a nap.
6 hours later.
Well, a nap should typically be between 1 and 2 hours long. I fell asleep around 2 o'clock. It is now 7:30. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5.5 hours. Do I feel better? Yeah, actually I do. I don't have cramps. I don't have a headache. I am not feeling nauseous. And even though I just yawned, I am not tired. Now I'm going to try and poop. Because that's the thing you should try to do when you're on your period. You should try pooping. Period poops? Google it. They're real. Alright. It's 8:02. So I'm going to get dressed. Changed, rather. In the darkness. Look at this. So I get to my... This is my... Freaking, what do you call this? All my insulation out. And that's just storage. It goes into our bedroom. Behind our bedroom, rather. Anyway, this is all... It needs to be fixed, replaced, everything, but I don't have the time nor the patience. Now let me get my stuff.
Sensor!
Okay, so sock filter is supposed to tell me how old I am. I can't rotate the sock, but we're there. Let's see. I mean, I'm 42. Pretty accurate. This is outside. It's beautiful outside. Feeling very good? Feeling very good. We're gonna go inside soon. Very excited. Hey, good evening, everybody.
Dusty!
What a great night. It's 2:12 in the morning. I found a fan. It was very nice to find. I don't know. It's from a $1.25 tree, so I don't think whoever lost it is missing it. But I'm glad I found it because it was hot. The dance floor hot. So I had to go outside for a little while.
It was on fire!
Go outside a couple of times to cool down. Even though the inside and the outside, not that much different. Anyway, we're on to Mickey D's because I want some chicken nuggies. And tomorrow, like I said, I'm going out for brunch with Bailey and a winery. So tomorrow's Sunday. I'll see you Monday. Have a good night. Toodles.